Happy Valentine's Day, all you little monsters. This little monster, Desi, coming at ya. And today's story time will be about me and my mom. But before I get started, as a special treat, I'd like you guys to watch until the end, because I'll be showcasing some DIY art made by a few of my Instagram followers. So, let's get started. For a few different reasons, me and my mom haven't hung out a lot the past few years. Partly it's because of stressful situations, and also partly because my younger sister tends to be a bit of an attention hog. Plus it doesn't help that I kind of sleep all day when I'm up recording. But recently, me and my mom have started hanging out more. We honestly don't have a lot of money to do a lot of fun things a lot. So whenever my mom has free time, she's been taking me down to the mall where we can just walk around and enjoy ourselves. And especially now that I have a job, I've been squirreling away a little bit of money. That way I can at least help my family do a few fun things when we can. Even if it means just going down to the mall and getting an ice cream. On one day in particular, it was just me and my mom. We were walking around the mall and we both started to get hungry. So I bought us both lunch. Deciding to be adventurous for once, I went to the food court at the mall and went to the Philly cheesesteak place. And since I had never had a Philly cheesesteak, I was a little bit nervous about getting one. But my mom recommended the one with bacon and 3 cheeses. And she, on the other hand, got one of their gourmet fries, which, by the way, she wasn't even able to finish because of how spicy they ended up being. I, on the other hand, while being a bit anxious that I had possibly wasted my money on something I wasn't going to eat, ended up really liking the sandwich. And my mom teased me about her being right, which is just the kind of person she is. It was a lot of fun to just chat with her, and without having my younger sister butting in wanting to join the conversation, even though she usually doesn't know what we're talking about. And also, this might have been a little bit more important to mention before, but the reason why we were actually at the mall that day was to get my younger cousin Bonna a present. And luckily, the sparkly land of unicorns and ribbons, known as Claire's, was having a good sale that day. And it was a lot of fun to look at all the pretty sparkly stuff that they had at that shop with my mom. Along with my little cousin's present, I also ended up getting something for my mom, which was a pair of sunflower clips. It was a really good day. Second story actually happened the same day I'm recording this, and what sort of prompted me to make this video. Well, at least to make it a story time video. When I woke up that morning, I was actually really surprised at how quiet it was. It was one of the days where my aunt was working with my sister, so she was over at her house. So it ended up just being me and Mom at the house. It felt so nice to just wake up quietly for once, without having my mom yelling at my little sister because she was misbehaving again. I ended up helping her with laundry and doing the dishes, and afterwards going around to all the rooms to spray some air freshener because my cat really enjoys making every room stink. She's a stinky baby. And because we ended up getting all the chores done a lot faster than we thought we would, and it would still be quite some time before my brother got off of work, me and my mom decided to go down to the mall again. Like previously mentioned, I had squirreled away a little bit of money for me and my mom to do something while there. Our first stop was Hot Topic, a store both me and my mom really liked because of the interesting fashion. There wasn't a lot of stuff that was really eye-catching there though. So we ended up walking around for a little bit, until my mom noticed one of the hanging racks, and she saw a tie-dye hoodie that she really liked. It was this purple and blue tie-dye dress hoodie, but it was at the very top of those hanging racks. So we had to ask one of the ladies to come up to help us get it down. And while she went into the back room to try it on, I had found out that they were selling some Taiwanese mochi, which I just had to try because they looked really good. And I also ended up noticing a pair of plaid overalls that I really wanted. So I asked the lady to get them down for me. And after my mom got out of the dressing room, I went in to try them on. The thing was, though, that day they were having one of their special sales, where you buy one and you get 30% off the other one. However, my mom ended up buying hers before I could tell her that I noticed the sign. So when the cashier explained about the sale, my mom mentioned how she should have waited so we could buy it together and get one thing cheaper than the other. And the cashier lady, being nice, basically returned and re-entered the purchase. That way it would show that we were getting it together. And while my item was slightly more expensive than the already on sale hoodie that my mom was getting, I was still overall happy. Because I really love overalls, and I now know that I really love strawberry mochi. And I really wish I had gotten more flavors, because I had ended up eating all 8 that were in the little package. Well, actually 7, because I gave one to my mom, but she didn't really like the texture. She said it still tasted good, it just felt really gross in her mouth. And afterwards, we just stopped to get another lunch together. Though this time, I got a slightly cheaper cheesesteak at Subway. And I now know that I like Philly cheesesteak on urban cheese Italian bread. And it was just another fun day together. I hope you guys enjoyed my little stories, and I'm sorry I haven't recorded as much as I used to. I'm definitely going to do more story times and creepypastas in the future, because I know while you guys really like my music videos, plenty of you also like hearing the sound of my voice for some reason. And I'd like to thank everybody who participated in my little DIY. I really enjoyed seeing all the little cute art, but I'd like to know, do you guys have any fun family outing stories? Or maybe a funny story of when you tried something new? If you do, make sure to leave it down in a comment below. And if you like this video, make sure to give that like button a boop, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to become part of the little monster community. I have a bunch of different social medias posted down in the description. So if you like my art, make sure to check those out. Or you could become a Patreon too, to help support the channel. And with all that said, watch out for the monsters under the bed, and I'll see all you jelly beans in the next video. Bye!